Okay, well, the first song I'll play is called Tenderly, and I hope you like it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never thought that love was real. I know that some of you know exactly how I feel. Put it up on a dusty shelf. Never thinking it's for you, it's only for everybody else. But just one time is all it takes for you to change your mind forever, to finally awake. And there you were across the floor, moving and dancing in that way I just adore. Oh, pardon me, I don't mean to be rude. I interrupt to see if you like getting late night food, and that could have been the stories there. But as fate or luck would have it, I saw you again. And it's clear to me to see that maybe when you look at me, I wanna be with you till the end of time. So in the morning when you leave, will you come back? Say, baby, please, you give me all your time and love me tenderly. Well, here we go again. Can I take you out and introduce you to all my friends? Don't be scared, don't be shy. And most important, don't fall in love with the other guy. Your love is just for me to share, to hold on forever, forever to take care. Now it's clear to me to see, baby, when you look at me, I wanna be with you until the end of time. So in the morning when you leave, will you come back? Say, baby, please, give me all your time and love me tenderly. Say you leave me, you just know that I could never be alone. I've already left so hopeless, no, I can never give it up, give up the only love I know. And it's clear to me to see, baby, when you look at me, I wanna be with you till the end of time. So in the morning when you leave, will you come back? Say, baby, please, give me all your time and love me tenderly. And I'll make sure before you go that baby you surely know I'll give you all my time and love you tenderly.
All right.
Thank y'all kindly.
Very nice. I have trouble not whistling at the end of that one. Okay, we're gonna go to Devin Cuddy now.
All right, I'm going to sing a song that has actually become kind of had a funny meaning now, because I wrote this song about some musician friends of mine that had grown very tired and weary of the life and the road specifically. But I don't think anybody's like that anymore, and we all miss it very much. So, this is a different kind of lamenting now. The song's called Radio. When I was young, my eyes shone bright. Well, I couldn't wait to get beneath those lights. So I sat still, waited for so long. Oh, the lure of fame, oh, how it burns so strong. Now, and I don't wanna be on the radio. Lord, I don't wanna be on the radio no more. No, I don't wanna be on the radio. Lord, I don't wanna be on the radio no more. So I took my heart, oh, and all it lacked. Well, I took this piano how it sang right back. Well, and I went out into the world. Well, I sang for the money, but mostly sang for the girls. Now I don't wanna be on the radio. No, I don't wanna be on the radio no more. No, I don't wanna be on the radio. No, I don't wanna be on the radio no more. See the people sitting row on row. I just wanna be in the arms of someone I know. And I just wish that you all could see, oh, this pain, it's burning deep in me. Now I sit in rags, from the top I fell. Somewhere along the lines it all just went to hell. And I come so far, now I'm coming home. Oh, tell my friends that I can't be alone now, and I don't wanna be on the radio. Lord, I don't wanna be on the radio no more. No, I don't wanna be on the radio. Lord, I don't wanna be on the radio no more.
Beautiful.
All right, thank you.
Beautiful. Devin Cuddy. Devin Cuddy.
All right.
You can see, excuse me, that the pandemic has had its way with Devin's hair.
It's a poorly chosen form of protest, I guess, like the hair salons being closed.
You might have the longest hair in the family.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom's probably
Oh,
longer than
absolutely.
Emma's. Yeah.
Oh,
Longest
absolutely.
hair in the family.
Absolutely. No, it's good.
Curious.
It's a good protest.
It's going well.
I think it's right. Because, I mean, anybody you see with a haircut now, it's a, in Ontario anyway, it's a black market haircut. So, or home done.
Home done, yeah.
So this song was written in the midst of all the pandemic, when it finally occurred to me that this was going to last for a long time. Because I really thought it'd be a couple months and then we'd be back to normal. But when it finally sunk in that this was going to be a long time, I just started to look around and realize how much it had changed everybody. I mean, people were being super considerate of each other. There was email chains going around. Does anybody need anything? This is what I'm doing. People would walk around each other and say something nice, but don't want to infect each other. And then, of course, when I was watching all of the protests, and I saw all the protests, and I thought, all of those people are out there for somebody else. Some people were fighting for themselves, but a lot of people had gathered, what they realized was at risk to themselves for other people. So I thought that we were an amazing species, and the reason we've lasted so long is that we're very adaptable. And during this time, I think if it engendered all this kindness, that was enough to keep us going. So this one's just about what we needed to keep going. It's called Good News. How did you know it was me that was crying behind the locked door? I don't cry very much, in fact not at all, but I know what I was crying for. Lately the walls of my world have been crumbling, letting in all of my blues. Oh, I know I'll get through it, just gotta hear some good news. Well, I guess that we're getting all we deserve. We've been careless for too many days. When I see all my brothers and sisters together, I know that that's worthy of praise. History has its own way of revealing the moment that we lit the fuse. Oh, I guess we'll get through it. Just gotta hear some good news. Oh, why am I blinded again? So much I don't understand. I wake up dreaming at night, watching the lives that I'm holding slip through my hands. I don't understand. I wake up dreaming at night, watching the lives that I'm holding slip through my hands. Oh, the anger is rising, there's effigies burned, there's damage that surely will last. At this moment in time, well, I hope we've learned not to slip back to ways of the past. There's a light that keeps shining so deep in our hearts, and it's there any time that we choose. Oh, I know we'll get through it, just gotta hear. Oh, I know we'll get through it, just gotta hear. Oh, I know we'll get through it, just gotta hear some good news. All right, so I think now.
It's good news. We got the Bentalls here.
Is there, Barn?
Thank you, Jim.
Pleasure.
Devin and Sam. For those of you watching, we every year for the last 10, 12 more years, we travel together each usually in the spring and lots of events in the fall. So I've missed you guys. My ego isn't as bruised as it might have been, but I miss playing with you all, and so this is really nice. And nice to see Dust here as well. We thought we were going to be able to be together for this, but sadly, no. So
yeah,
I'm at the coast, and Dust is up in the Caribou. So
sound great up there, boys.
Sounds great. And am I going first, Dust?
Yeah. And you're up.
It's been a fertile time for writing, but I agree with what Devin said. You miss. There's a point where sometimes road travel and touring seemed a bit relentless, but and there was some brief moments of relief from that, but you definitely miss being out there, and you miss the hang. So this is a new song. It's called No Good Time to Go. No good time to go. No good time to go. Over too soon, your life ran out of room. No good time to go. No good time to go. Sweet Sweet autumn pushed aside by the snow. Young love is gone. It's time to move on. And no good time to go. On a pathway to the stars, watch as your skin sheds all of the scars. The hurt and the shame just leaves blowing down the lane. On a pathway to the stars, a horseshoe, a halter, and a hat. A broken jar filled with this and with that. Hang on the old wooden cross, holding all that was lost on a sad day long, long ago. No good time to go. You'll never get all your ducks in a row. And I guess I'm the one, when all is said and is done, to tell you ain't no good time to go. Young love is gone. It's time to move on. And no good time to go. And no good time to go.
Nice one. It's, yeah, never got used to not hearing the applause at the end of a great song. Yeah, I wish I could have been there, down there with you, Barney. I'm up in Clinton, BC, on the Shuswap land. Beautiful day here, beautiful day to play some music. Can't wait to get in the same room with all you guys. Miss y'all too. I'm gonna do one for my last record. This is a song that came from a little spell when I spent down in California. It's called Fresno. Cars keep on passing me, I'm driving slow, gliding through the olive fields down to old Fresno. She'll be at work when I make town, so I take my time. 90 miles of cruise control down Highway 99. I'm going to Fresno, gonna lay low. Taqueria on Blackstone, I'll sit and bide my time. She works around the corner underneath a neon sign. When she finishes her shift, we will walk together home. Down the streets and underneath the stars of old Fresno. I'm going to Fresno, I'm gonna lay low. I'm going to Fresno, gonna lay low, gonna lay low. behind her, I just stopped for gasoline. She was leaning on a broken down Bel Air 63. It was steaming, overheating, engine hissing, crossed wires. Yeah, I knew the feeling, 'cause my nerves all lit on fire. I offered her a hand, she offered me a smoke. I topped the radiator and tightened up a couple bolts. Yeah, I got her laughing, sure she mentioned him in passing, but the feeling was so goddamn sweet. I wasn't in the driver's seat, no, 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 no. I'm going to Fresno. Gonna lay low, gonna lay low. She got them sad eyes, but I don't ask her what she's seen. I figure too much talking just wakes you from the dream. Cars keep on passing me, I'm driving slow, gliding through the olive fields out of old Fresno. I guess I knew it always was a leaving kind of love. Some get you high, some get you low, but every love is gold. Every love is gold. Every love is gold. Fresno. Thanks, folks.
Woo!
All right. Thanks, fellas.
Nice one. Really good. So I guess I'll start this discussion about fathers and sons, but because I realize that with my sons, they both lived at home when they were starting to write music. Sam played guitar and his room was a little off, so I didn't know. I had no idea that I knew he was playing guitar and I knew he picked it up quickly, but I didn't know he was writing songs. Devin, on the other hand, was playing piano, so you could hear him play, but still, he went to university, and then when he came back and he started doing shows, I thought, where'd all those songs come from? I mean, each of them, just were writing songs. They never mentioned it to me, of course, and I remember seeing, that's the beginning step. And then, of course, when they step on stage and all this kind of stuff, Barney can speak to that, but I can remember playing Vancouver Island, and your son, Dustin, you said, is it okay if he came up and played? I'm like, I guess, because you're your son. But he came up and he did Wagon Wheel, and he was, I don't know, he was 12. I mean, he's probably 18. And he was so confident, and he was so good, and he was just like he'd always done it. And it was an amazing thing to see. I mean, they're just those snapshots in the journey to becoming a musician that a parent sees. They don't see the whole journey. They just see little snapshots. Over to you, Barn.
Well, I find for Devin and Sam, what's because I parachute into their lives, several times throughout the year, and I've loved watching that process. Just the way the singing gets stronger, the pitch, gets better, the timing, all those things that I think are very important. They're the sort of toolbox of a singer-songwriter, and maybe it's stuff that the average person that's watching doesn't necessarily see. But for us, watching the development, I've found that so rewarding. I obviously see Dust play more, and we do tour together as the three of you do. But just to step back for a while and you come back and you just see how hard everybody's working on their craft, and it's really great to see. And then the content of the songs too. I love knowing and having a deep love for all you guys that we're doing this together. It's always great to see and think what these songs are about or where they're from, and the way the turns of phrase. It's great.
So you're saying they had a little problem with pitch at the beginning? Is that what you're saying? But I thought I said just nice things about Dustin. But if you'd like to hear the critique,
them up right now. These are from 5 to 10 years ago.
I know. As their voices got steadier and they learned how to play their instruments. Yeah, nice.
I think he's actually talking about me.
I said something so sweet and heartfelt, and I knew. Okay, I knew where I left a open spot in my armor.
Well,
hell,
okay.
Man, talk about pitch. That was my big challenge. I listened to. I've got one of our grandkids, Riley. She was singing a song the other day to me, and I go, "You've got better pitch than I do," and I've been doing this for 40 years.
Because I thought you were going to go the other way and give her
right.
notes.
Yeah, give her notes.
Like 3 more years.
Yeah, I'm going to write this on your hand.
Yeah.
Jim, that's cool you mentioned that show. I remember that show, of course, up in Campbell River, I think, or Courtney. And I actually have a photo of you and me singing into a microphone together from that show.
It was a cool event, and it's also one of those things where, we did the whole night. We did all these songs. Barney was playing. You come on one song, and that's all anybody talked about anywhere after. Oh my God, who's that kid? Oh my God, I love that kid. It's like, we just did 30 songs. He did one. How do you even know if he has a second song?
You got it. What can I say?
Well, you know what? That's what it felt like, and I think that there's something as a parent, you hold your breath when your kids cross that threshold onto a stage, and then they present what they've been presenting in private to the public, and the fact that it works out, even though it takes them a while to get their pitch together, Barney. That's what's beautiful about it. Is that's when we have no control over it. You have to be compelled to do this to begin with, but we don't. We just can only watch and support.
Well, I gotta say, right? Haven't played much obviously in the last year and a half, but this is the first time all of us getting together playing, where I actually have 2 sons of my own in the room with me, and I get to picture, I get to look to the future for when I'm gonna be able to kind of be in your spot there, Jim, with flanked by a pair of them.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. They're going to be ranchers, though.
Well,
be careful.
Buck already plays. He's got a few instruments. He reaches up and plays the piano like this already.
And I've been working on his pitch right from.
Okay. Well, we should get on to songs. Sam, you got another one for us?
I do. I have one. Unlike it seems like everybody else, this is not be the most fruitful of songwriting times, but I wrote one that's easier for everyone to play along with for situations just like this, because you need some that are easier.
All right.
So it's only 3 chords, and as you'll see, the other 2 family members will join along pretty quickly, I imagine. It's an E, F sharp minor, and a B. Here we go. We'll just start before he's ready. Told me to stick with you. Well, that's easier said than done, Lord knows that's true. 'Cause I think that we have different points of view. I want you to remember on me sticking with you. And I wonder now, is it true? Am I wasting all my love on you? I could be out there with someone new. Instead I'm wasting, yeah, all my love on you. 'Cause you see me just as a friend, someone to talk to when things come to an end. But you know what my advice is every time. You should quit those others, woo, and just be mine. Then I wonder, now is it true? Or am I wasting, yeah, all my love on you? I could be out there with someone new. Instead I'm wasting, yeah, all my love on you. Come on, Devin. Could I see you in another life? Well, is it possible, or is it even right? 'Cause I could never love another like I do. So I'll keep wasting, yeah, all my love on you. Then I wonder, now is it true? Or am I wasting, yeah, all my love on you? I could be out there with someone new. Instead I'm wasting, yeah, all my love on you. Then I wonder, now is it true? Or am I wasting, yeah, all my love on you? Now I could be out there with someone new. Instead I'm wasting, yeah, all my love on you. I could never love another like I do. So I'll keep wasting all my love on you. Take us out, Jimmy.
Nice one. Nice one.
Thank you so much.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Go ahead, you're
okay,
up.
I'm gonna do. It's funny, Sam, that you said that it was not a fruitful time for songwriting. I actually heard Barney say that and thought the same thing. Although mine was more fruitful for half songs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unfinished business. I have said this before, but I feel that for me, songwriting was something that I needed to use, or I used as to reflect on my experiences. And for me, writing in a house with a television is difficult if you're in there the whole time, you know? Anyway, I was reflecting on some songs, some older songs, and when all the Black Lives Matter stuff was going down, I was thinking about this song that I wrote when I first went to the southern U.S. And, you know, it was a weird experience because it's not very far. We didn't drive very far, and we just felt we were in a very different world. Anyway, this is a little story a made-up story about the South. It's called Sidewalk in the South, and it's in F minor. Enjoy that, boys.
Shall we, Capo? Shall we?
F minor, B flat minor, and C.
Okay.
No officer, I say that ain't my rifle, and I ain't done none of this killing. The boy was new to southern life, and for advice he was more than willing. Here's what I told her: don't bother going to the police station, it's not here for you. And watch out where you get libation, yes, that's separate too. But you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalk in the South. Yes, you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalk in the South. I know you come down here to bust some heads for the spilling of your brother's blood. But let me tell ya, you can't hide the dead beneath the Mississippi mud. But you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalk in the South. Yes, you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalk in the South. Now when you go to bed each every night, won't you take your 44? You might be woken up by fire's light, Lord, and a knocking at your door. But you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalks in the South. Yes, you can taste it in your mouth, out on the sidewalks in the South.
Woo! That was great.
Thank you.
That was really nice. That was really nice. So I'm going to do a song now. This is just purely about songwriting. So this song came from a certain event that was witnessed by myself and Greg Keeler, and it was a sort of a relationship implosion, and to people that are close to us, and inevitably we just both wrote songs, and it was sort of interesting to see how differently our approaches were, who we not sided with, but who we wrote it from the perspective of. And mine was certainly written from the implodee, and his was written from the imploder. And it was very different. I mean, just, Greg and I have often come to points where we realize that we're very different. We see the world very differently, and we write songs to reflect that. And this one was just a interesting convergence of of events. This is in it. I hope you're going to do a solo. I pulled myself out of the mess so everyone could breathe. I took the red eye home. I was the only one to leave. Looks are daggers, words are guns. Every hope is gone. The sadness in your eyes just lingers on and on. Away, one light left in heaven. Away, high above the clouds. Away, the light goes on forever. I wish we'd stay up here, never come down. You know I'll wait there for you. I'll wait there for you. No matter where you go, what you put me through, and I don't know if you come back to me. Baby, if you do, I'll be waiting for you. I moved myself around a bit. I thought I'd landed safe. Then I caught a glimpse of what was hidden in your face. You looked me in the eye and told me everything was true. But now we know the distance between me and you. Away, one light left in heaven. Away, high above the clouds. Away, the light goes on forever. I wish we'd stay up here, never come down. You know I'll wait there for you. I'll wait there for you. No matter where you go, what you put me through, and I don't know if you come back to me. Baby, if you do, I'll be waiting for you. Summer makes me restless, and I can't get by alone. I know that's you that's calling, but I don't pick up the phone. The day you started wandering, I guess I lost my faith. I sit here now to wait and see what's coming in its place. Away, one light left in heaven. Away, high above the clouds. Away, the light goes on forever. I wish we'd stay up here, never come down. You know I'll wait here for you. I'll wait here for you. No matter where you go, what you put me through, and I have walked this floor for hours and hours underneath the moon, and I am slowly disappearing here, just a ghost that's shining through, and I don't know if you come back to me or if I want you to. I'll be waiting for you. I don't know if you come back to me, or if I want you to. I'll be waiting for you. One light left in heaven. Thank you, lads. All right.
Very nice.
Back to you,
Yes.
boys.
Great collection of songs there, you guys. Wow.
Yeah, that's great, guys.
You know, for those of us in the entertainment business, in the month of March, more than a year ago, just everything started evaporating that was on our horizon, and it was definitely a strange and different time, and I also have friends and family members who their businesses have been thriving through this, but entertainment has been definitely hard hit. So thanks, Michelle and the Mission Folk Fest, for being innovative and trying to figure out ways that we could, hold things together and keep pursuing our craft. Dev, as far as songwriting goes, I was thinking about this because, we were talking about visiting old songs or rethinking half-done songs. I do have to admit, it has been fertile for me, but initially it wasn't. When all that work was taken away, and we're trying to process that and wondering how long things would go on like this, I started working on a song, and it was about a war correspondent, and he's breaking up with his long-time partner. And it was always set near Ann Lindsay's house in the annex. That's where the thing took place. And I started working on this song. It was a bit like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, At a certain point, Kath is very long-suffering, and she said to me, "Are you going to finish that goddamn song? Because it's just driving me crazy." And I thought, yeah, I should just try and wrap it up. And at the end of the day, I don't even play it anymore. But it was, in some way, it was, I think it was how I was processing the whole thing. So I'm not going to sing the war correspondent song. I just wanted to sort of show a bit of solidarity with you there, Dev. I am going to do a song that Dustin and I wrote together. Wish we could be playing it together, Dust. This is called The Miner. And here we go. Just a sec. I don't drink the whiskey no more. It clouds my memory. The kids don't know me, and you get that vacant stare. I can do this with my eyes closed, baby. You know it and I know it too. So what do you do when you don't do it no more? And the feeling just ain't there. I'm a miner. All my life I've been digging for gold. A rodeo rider. Gambling's the only way I know. I'm standing at the crossroads. I'll take the chance. Have my soul, another miner down the road. I ain't never been a prairie boy, but life goes where it goes. No highway to the flatland, I was blown by a storm. It seems kinda complicated, so I keep trying to get in the know. Sometimes I think I get real close, then it shifts into another form. But I'm a miner, all my life I've been digging for gold. A rodeo rider. Gambling's the only way I know. I'm standing at the crossroads. I'll take the jack, you can have my soul. Another miner down the road. In the morning I drink my coffee before the sun comes up. I get behind that big wheel and I push it to the floor. It seems wrong as the day is long to think about the chance I took. When I could have been an actor, I could have written a hit song. But I'm a miner. All my life I've been digging for gold. A rodeo rider. Gambling's the only way I know. I'm standing at the crossroads.
I'll take the jack, you can have my soul. Another miner down the road. Another miner down the road.
Nice. Nice. I was singing along with you.
Yeah, me too.
That was great. This is Trixie, everybody. We're gonna do a song that we've written together. It kind of started back in the winter, and we kind of just came back to it yesterday and kind of really whipped it into shape. Speaking of writing through this time, I haven't written a ton of songs, but definitely have been playing a lot of music and have some good ones coming. We had 2 kids during the pandemic, so it's been busy. It's been
Thanks for having
fruitful.
a mother in the father and son party too.
Yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, this would be my kind of pandemic song. If there's one that kind of that really came out of this whole scene we've been through. And thanks again for having us. This is called Better Days. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4. When the days get short, I get the chills. I can't drink, I can't pay my bills, trying to settle down. I know better days will come around. Even if they don't, I will. Even if they run, I'll stand still by your side. I got nothing to hide. And I don't want anybody to see me these days. I got holes in my clothes and tears on my face. My baby's crying, it's a blue mile on the highway of love. Some people say you're wonderful, all the changes in the world going round. They probably got money in their bank account. I'm dead broke, it ain't no joke. I lost my job and I think I'm gonna choke. They say settle down, better days will come down. And I don't want anybody to see me these days. I got holes in my clothes and tears on my face. My baby's crying, it's a blue, blue mile on the highway of love. When the days get short, I get the chills. I can't drink, I can't pay my bills, trying to settle down. I know better days will come around. I don't want anybody to see me these days. I got holes in my clothes and tears on my face. My baby's crying, it's a blue mile on the highway. Another blue mile on the highway of love.
Trixie, you just made that song. That was awesome. So we still got a little time, so we thought we would do a song. This is of course for Barney and ourselves and to Dustin as well. Since we usually are together playing all these songs, and it's strange. Like I've certainly sang the minor and heard it played quite a bit, and we're gonna do a song now that is kind of the a little bit of the encore thing we usually do in the bar, and a little bit of a revival piece, and. I wish you two were here, and Trixie now as well.
Yeah, really.
That would be
In fact,
great.
if I had to choose between Trixie and Dustin, it'd be tough. Oh, yeah.
Don't get me. I get it. I feel I'm the same way.
Barney, I got your other son's hat.
Yeah.
We're fully repping the West Coast here.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
fully repping. Yeah. And of course, people should know that both my sons have covered Barney's songs on their records. None of mine, but I keep hoping.
We're waiting for Dustin to cover one of your songs on his album.
Yeah, yeah.
Try doing that, maybe.
I just gave that a big Greg Keeler thumbs up. That's what I did. Yeah.
So we'll do this song, and then we'll come back to you. And Barney, you can do the closing remarks. Okay.
Okay.
So start thinking.
You better be funny.
Well, now if I was a gambler, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd quit my gambling, I will work on the building too. I'm working on the building, I'm working on the building. I'm working on the building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, now if I was a drinker, I'll tell you what I would do. What you do? I'd quit my drinking, I better work on the building too. I'm working on the building, I'm working on the building. I'm working on the building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, now if I was a preacher, I'll tell you what I would do. I'd quit my preaching, I will work on the building too. I'm working on the building, I'm working on the building. I'm working on the building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, it's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord.
This is where Barn would take a harmonica solo. We don't have that, I guess. So we're just gonna vamp in honor of the Bentalls. Here we go.
Well, I'm working on a building, I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. It's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, I'm working on a building, I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building for my Lord, for my Lord. Well, it's a Holy Ghost building, it's a Holy Ghost building. It's a Holy Ghost building for my Lord.
Ooh, that's a winner there. For my Lord.
right.
Yes.
All right. You guys must have been working on your cardio because that was an impressive last note. And
Where did,
I feel like
Pitch. Pitch was just
pitch was perfect.
Pitch, we're actually a competitive enough family that we're willing to faint
I almost
instead of
passed
lose.
out.
And when I'm on that note, I I was sitting here trying to hold it out to you, but I kind of failed.
Can't do it sitting down.
From riding bicycles through the rolling hills of Tuscany to sweating buckets while getting measured for custom suits in Vietnam, it always has been and continues to be a wonderful journey, musical and friendship, family-wise, with the Cuddy Polly clan. And so this has been really lovely to just tap back into that. And I can't wait for us to get back and do it in all places over the world. So thank you.
Well, we really return those sentiments. We miss you and all your family. It was really nice to hear Dustin, who we haven't seen in a little while because he's been in fertilization mode. And congratulations, that's pretty good. 2 kids and both born in a pandemic. And thanks to Mission Folk Fest for doing this. It's great fun. I hope people enjoy themselves, and I hope they get the chance to do the same.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Cheers.